Today I'm showing y'all a recipe that I made for my family. It was so delicious. I had to come back today so you can make it for your family. We have a ham steak here. This is a lovely ham steak and it has the ham bone in it, okay? So the name brand is Cook's and you most likely can find it at your local market, okay? You're gonna need some potatoes because we're baking these potatoes. You're gonna need some oil, any kind of cooking oil, okay? I got some butter. You're gonna need some eggs, if you choose. You're gonna need some spices to make everything come together and taste good. I'm so excited about this, and you should be too. We have salt and pepper, of course. We got onion and garlic powder, some paprika, and the parsley flakes is really just gonna be for a garnish. Make sure your hands are clean. Let's make a delicious, this could be breakfast, lunch, dinner, or brunch. I hope y'all are having a great day today. I hope you have an amazing week. And if not, hopefully I can brighten up your day with this here recipe. This recipe is so much fun to make. No matter who you make it for, they're gonna absolutely love it, and it hardly costs me anything to make this recipe. Most likely you got potatoes already at home. You know, most likely you have the eggs, and maybe you just have to get a slice of ham from your local market. First thing we're gonna do, let's go ahead and address these lovely potatoes. These are what you call baker potatoes, but if you can't find them, just a regular Idaho or russet potato will do. Get a nice size one because you're gonna eat all of this. So of course, I have washed off my potatoes. We're gonna take a fork and we're gonna poke a couple holes on both sides of the potato, just like this. And what that does, it really helps for your potato not to open up when it's cooking. Today I'll be making these baked potatoes in the microwave because it's super convenient and they taste just as good as the ones you would make in the oven, only they don't take an hour and a half, right? These might take me 13 minutes and then these potatoes are done. I'm making the perfect baked potato. I always think of, I want a nice crispy skin, and I know you do too, like those famous steakhouses. They have great skin that you can eat and it's good. So we want to get the skin crispy. And how we can achieve that is take you some oil. This is just a vegetable oil. And I'm going to baste it onto this potato, just like this, all over it. And then how do we give it flavor? We're going to salt and pepper this thing. Since mine's is going in the microwave, I'm not covering mine with foil. But if you're that person that wants to put yours in the oven to cook it, after you salt and pepper and oil it, wrap it up in foil and then throw it into your oven. And it's just that simple. We're going to salt and pepper it when I come back. Go ahead and put our salt and pepper right on. Flip it over and get the other side because I'm eating this potato skin. Are you kidding me? Into the oven or the microwave. How I like to put my potatoes, show them from up here. Just like this, and you see that I have a clean paper towel. We're gonna set them for 9 minutes. Halfway through the cooking process, we're gonna turn these babies over so they can cook evenly. Now, if I had one potato, of course the timing would be a little bit different, okay? And so you always just wanna make sure, flip it over halfway through the cooking process. How will you know when they're done? Well, you're gonna take a fork. And you take that fork and you put it down in this potato. If it goes in with ease, slides out with ease, you're good to go. Your potatoes begin to cook. Now is the perfect time to make up a nice ham steak. I absolutely love this one. It's thick, it has a nice amount of fat on it. It's just a perfect taste. This honestly tastes like the ham that you would cook on Christmas or Easter. So now, slice it however you want, but kind of give everybody like a ham steak, right? So watch this, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's one for somebody. Oh my goodness. Usually when I make this ham, I'm making up a fried ham in the morning with eggs and a red-eye gravy and biscuits. If you never heard of red-eye gravy, what it is actually, this is a fun fact, it's a gravy made out of coffee and it's delicious. So now I'm gonna heat my pan up here with a little bit of oil and some butter. Let's go ahead and get our ham right into the frying pan. I'm not going to put the butter in here right now. Right now I'm going to use the oil. As we know, butter can burn at a high temperature. So we'll throw the butter in as an afterthought for flavor and to help brown it up a little bit, okay? Through the cooking process, and y'all know me, I like to show y'all everything. I love to show you everything in detail so you can understand and get the gist of what I'm talking about. So now that we flip them over, turn them back. You have the option to decide If you're gonna serve this recipe with eggs, if you want to, I'm gonna be honest with you, even when I'm making it not for breakfast and we're having this for dinner, my family, most of the time, they want an egg. So in here, got some oil. I will be adding some butter. I'm just gonna make 2 nice fried eggs. 2 of us want an egg and the other one doesn't, okay? So we're gonna crack it. I'm gonna season it with salt and pepper right before it's done. Put a little bit of paprika to make it gorgeous, a little bit of parsley flakes. Show you something super interesting. I don't know if you all do this. When I make a fried egg, I want the yolk to be all over my, my fried egg. I don't want it to just be in one spot, and you can kind of move it however you please. That way you have yolk everywhere. I'm super excited about this recipe. Let's go ahead and season up our eggs and make them look gorgeous, y'all. What's the paprika for? It's not smoked. It's just really for color. Like I said, look how gorgeous. I mean, yes, absolutely. Doesn't matter what I'm cooking. Even if I'm making eggs, I want it to look spectacular. All right, so now we're going to go in with some black pepper. Lovely. We're going to put just a tiny bit of salt. And if you can't use salt, what do I always say? Leave it out. Be here in the microwave very soon. Let's go ahead and flick these lovely eggs right over. When I make eggs, I aim to not have brown on my eggs. I don't want eggs that have brown on it. It's just my personal opinion. Let's make our way over to the larger stove and turn that ham over. And I'm hoping that I got a nice brown char onto the ham that I'm looking for. And we're going to add some butter. To the microwave. We'll check on our potatoes here in a little bit. Let's see if we got some color. Okay, let's see. Baby, that's exactly what you're looking for. And I don't want you to flip it over until you receive that lovely color. I'll show you the second one, see what we got. Yes, yes, yes. With that little bit of butter that I was speaking of. Always do it this way. I start off with the oil, then we add some lovely butter. Go ahead and check in on these eggs. They should be gorgeous. Oh, are you kidding me? Yes. Now listen, let's talk about something that you could possibly do to your ham if you wanted to. Every once in a while, guess what my husband told me, y'all? He said, put a little bit of brown sugar on that ham. You hear me? Listen, if you never tasted that before, frying your breakfast ham or frying a piece of ham and then right before it's done, sprinkle a little bit of sugar and actually let that brown sugar cook in the pan. It gets nice caramelized with a sweet, salty taste. So if you wanted to do that, you can do it. You can do it. Because look at the ham and look at these eggs. Potatoes are done. Dinner is about to be served. Go ahead and open up the potato. I'm not going to do like your local restaurant that you love going to and they just split it down the middle and give you butter and sour cream. We're not doing that. When Gina makes a potato for you and you, I like to fluff the potato meat out. What does she mean by that? I'm about to show you. Hold tight. Look, once we split it open, we're going to do a number like that. Yes, it's freaking hot. Okay, so now, what does fluff the potato meat out? Help the people that you're going to eat. Look at this. Take that potato and fluff it up just like this. They'll thank you later. Sure they will. Let's do it. Time to have fun. And how easy was this recipe? I mean, seriously. Come on now. You know it was easy. If you're eating at my house, your baked potato has a lot of butter. Unless you request that you don't want good butter on your potato, right? Request it, because I'm going to put a nice amount on there. All right, so what we're going to do, our spices go on top of this butter. You don't have to spread it around. It'll go deep down into that potato. Let's go ahead and season it. Give it some good flavor, all right? I'm going in with the black pepper so my family don't have to season it themselves. Okay? If you have someone that worries about how much salt intake, don't put it on there. Let them put their own on, or they can leave it off if they decide, you know. All right, gorgeous. And then the onion powder. Oh, yes, are you kidding me? You never heard of a baked potato with onion and garlic powder? That's how you amp the flavor up. You hear me? Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid to use those seasonings. And now we're going to top it off with what? My favorite, dried parsley flakes. And look how gorgeous your potato is. I know I get excited about food, right? Sure I do. Get that little bit of paprika if you really want to fancy somebody out, right? This right here, this potato right here is Valentine's Day worthy. You want to fancy somebody out, you want to make a romantic meal, this potato goes on that plate for sure. Of course you can make me watch me make. Ha, make me watch or watch me make? What am I good?
Watch me bake.
Watch me make the plate. Let's do it. Hey, things happen, right? It does. And we're really cooking in here, and I'm a real person, right? Got to think of what you're saying, and you got to say it right. And if you don't, you got to edit it out. We ain't editing this out, are we? No, he's shaking his head this way. All right, y'all, look at this. Fit for a queen or a king. Thank you so. Listen to me. Be honest. If you enjoyed this video, give me a thumbs up. If you ain't subscribed, what you waiting on? Tell your family and friends. Tell the world what Gina's doing in this kitchen on today and every day. Father, we thank you for this meal, your hedge of protection and your love. Amen. Now you stay tuned because you're going to get that taste. You want to taste? I want to taste. I'm so excited. This one isn't my plate. This is just a tester. But when I make my plate, guess what I'm doing? I'm putting yellow American cheese over top of my potato. Yum, yum, yum. And when you taste this, listen to me. When you taste it, you have to take a bite of everything together. So we got the lovely charred ham. Look at that. Get a piece of egg onto your fork. And then you take some of the potato. Watch that. Oh, yeah. It's everything you could imagine. Make you some enjoy.